Hello again, tubers. Tonight I am going on a cruise. It's called Harbour Lights Cruise, where it takes you down the Hudson River and you see all the highlights there is to see from the river. What they are, I do not know, but we will find out soon. Keep watching! Look at this. The Intrepid.
Yeah.
A plane's on top of it though.
No, come here.
Okay, yeah.
What the hell is that? What the hell?
That can't be coming from the ship. I don't know if most of the time rocket ship, I don't think you're rusting.
Impressive that. So we'll go in the circle line, Pier 30, Pier 83 for our cruise. Oh, that's the cruise ship. That's great.
The tall, slender buildings. That's where the pig farms were located in the 1820s. Boy, how times have changed. Beautiful night. If you're sitting inside, you might want to reconsider to come outside. It's actually not bad at all. Here on the Hudson River, the bridge to our left, we see a string of lights above the water. To the left, up the river, that's the George Washington Bridge. That connects Upper Manhattan to New Jersey. Beyond that, we can see the twinkling lights of Bronx. That's part of New York City, one of the boroughs. 5 boroughs in New York City, including Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, and Staten Island. Population of New York City is about 8.5 million people. That's like the population of Austria, or Wales and Scotland combined. This is the Harbour Lights tour, so we're going to see a lot of lights tonight into the 1970s. This is about equivalent of 16th Street on the left side. The apartments on the left side are called Stuyvesant Town. They were named after Peter Stuyvesant, a lieutenant director of New Amsterdam. Was born and sang. Hoboken, New Jersey is also where American baseball began. That's what some people say. Other historians say that started in New York City. Either way, baseball began kind of in this area. Notable residents of New Jersey in no particular order have included everyone from Albert Einstein to Cardi B. This is the last time you heard the two of those people in one sentence. Also Thomas Edison, Whitney Houston, Martha Stewart. The East Village off to our left with part of an old complex that built shed. Want to move here by saying you have your coffee or tea in the morning, maybe a bagel or a donut or whatever you eat, and then you get out your wallet, take out $100 bill, tear it in half and throw it in the garbage because you're going to spend money. It is an expensive city. So we have the UN off to our left, that will be 42nd Street. And then we're within a hop, skip, and a jump of Rockefeller Center. To catch a glimpse of Times Square, if you look to your immediate left, look towards the red lights down this street. This is 42nd Street, nicknamed the Deuce or 40 Deuce. We should see some flashing neon lights. That is Times Square proper. That is 42nd Street and 7th Avenue, known as the Crossroads of the World. And we see a great view of the Empire State Building right off the bat. The observation deck is open until 1 o'clock in the morning. Observation decks are on the 86th floor and 102nd floor. The Empire State Building was the tallest building in the world for 40 years. Not anymore. And here on the left side, lights in itself is called Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards is a series of buildings. The subway. Was called New Amsterdam. Well, the English found out about the profits that the Dutch were making. The English sending over 4 warships in 1664, and taking control of everything. That's when the name changed from New Amsterdam to New York. So it's named after an English reference. That means it's not owned by New York City, it's not owned by New York State, it's not owned by the federal government. It's the only public building in New York City where you can smoke a cigarette inside and no one's going to tell you to put it out. Official languages spoken at the UN include French, Spanish, Arabic, Chinese, and English. The UN has its own postal system, has its own fire department, and its own security. United Nations. It was built on the site of a slaughterhouse and a pencil factory. The UN. Sadly, he died this past March at 83. His vision, however, he wanted children to look at this building and be able to sketch it from memory. Much like he did as a child to sketch the St. Arch or the Eiffel Tower after they see it. The building's occupied by Condé Nast, a magazine conglomerate. He was told by his client, Walter P. Chrysler, build the tallest building in the world and make it look like a car. So some of that ornamentation.
Well, that was a very good trip. Cruise. Very informative. Very pretty, all the lights. But it was bloody cold. And I am very tired now. It's been a long day. Well, every day's been a long day. Not a lot of sleep. I just want to get back to the hotel now. So I'm going to end this video here. If you could like and subscribe as usual, that would be great. Take care. See you next time.